Yeah, I agree. I definitely think it's going to be interesting to see how the whole Kawhi Leonard situation is going to play out, though, whether he would actually theoretically join LeBron and Anthony Davis in LA or go to the opposite LA and play as pretty much the sole guy on the Clippers and then try to make that interesting in and itself. But if Kawhi ends up going to the Lakers, are they instantaneously the champions next season?
Champions?
Right?
Champions. I don't know about champions. If they get Kawhi, they're going to be the favorites. But to me, there's still some questions about how they fill out the rest of the roster. Only because with Kawhi, Anthony Davis, and LeBron, you're going to need to sit those guys. Like, you need the load management with Kawhi. You need the load management with LeBron. And you're going to have a lot of games where you're going to have two of those guys, which is a lot. But at the same time, who are you filling out the rest of the roster with? And they're really going to have to nail
J.R. Smith and Carmelo Anthony.
Well, and that's the thing. So, like, if you're playing with two of those guys, so let's say LeBron sits and it's Davis and Kawhi, an amazing two-man game. But in a regular season game, you're not going to tax those guys. You're not going to play them 40 minutes, and you're going to rely on Carmelo Anthony to give you quality minutes. You're going to rely on J.R. Smith to give you quality minutes. So it's going to depress the win total, and it's going to put them in a tougher draw in the playoffs. Fine. The Lakers are going to have three megastars. Maybe that doesn't matter. But if you're asking those three guys to carry a stronger load, does LeBron break down? Does Kawhi break down? You know, there's those three guys have varying histories of injuries. And if you lose one of those guys at all during the playoff run, who do you have that steps up? You don't have a Pascal Siakam. You don't have a Fred VanVleet on that roster. So, and then what happens is you can really defend those two guys and let Carmelo Anthony try to beat you in a playoff series.
Right.
So, yes, obviously I think those three guys make them the favorite, but it's still not a lock. It's not like the Warriors were, because the Warriors had Andre Iguodala. They had Sean Livingston. They had, guys that could, when somebody was off or something was going wrong, you could give it to Iguodala and he would do something. You know, they had bench players over the course of their run that would step up and fill in gaps that would make you pay for paying attention to those other guys. And why they lost this year, because they sacrificed that depth for Kevin Durant. So when they were hit with those injuries, there was just nobody left to step up. Yeah. And I feel like the Lakers run into that danger. It's not that the Lakers fully healthy aren't a favorite or the favorite. It's that they put themselves at a serious risk, I think, to fall apart quickly if something goes wrong.